Oh, actually, it could be. Oh God, it could all be already too late.
It's rolling.
Hello.
Oh, it's terrible weather here today. Well, that's the season anyways. It's the start of terrible weather. And we're just off to our friends to pick up a lovely piece of furniture, which I think will go nicely in a bathroom to get that organized. But in any case, it's a beautiful carved furniture. You will all love it.
Yeah, and obviously Muggins here is the delivery driver stroke
Chauffeur.
heavy lifter. So I'm off to do that. I love that first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm a Weetabix, so it's fine.
Yeah. Priorities, right? The room can wait. We need a beautiful furniture.
Can't wait. Now we're back and I've unhooked the trailer. I will show you that cabinet we picked up. It's going to have to live in the trailer so I get an extra pair of hands to lift it up the stairs. This trailer has so many uses. Right. Let's get this wrapping and the straps off so you can get a better look. Isn't that pretty? It's not the easiest angle. And obviously the drawers are in the boot and some shelves. But look. Obviously you're gonna pretty it up a bit, I think. Basically this is going to go in our bathroom, so we have something really nice and tidy in there. I like it. What do you think? Okay, so it's the next day. That's all glued overnight?
Should be. We shall see. Yep, that's looking good. Install it, and now we can put that over there.
I'll lift it in a sec. I just want to make sure everyone knows what this is in case they haven't seen it before. So obviously this is a panel that's going in behind the radiator.
Yep, where the wall is at its thinnest, it's the coldest area, so we decided to insulate it. And we've stuck some foil covered insulation padding, I guess. Yeah, I left it overnight to set, nice and flat. And now Philly's gonna screw it on before the radiators go back on, but that's a long way away.
Okay, when that's nailed in the right places, that will be perfect.
Yeah, that's looking really, really good. So you can use my compressor just behind you.
Yeah.
That little thing to nail that on. Get going.
Will do. Obviously we need the finessing in the corners, which will be done with beading. But there it is, a insulated wood panel behind the radiator, so the window reveal is back, ready to get all sorted out, and a radiator fitted. So could be the placebo effect, but it already feels warmer in that little area. I've just obviously got to do the finishing touches and skirting, but looking better than it did. And when that's all done in and white and both sides are done, then that'll be really good. This now is over to Angelina to do some tidying up while I sort out some skirting board and edging. We've got torrential rains in and out at the moment. It is particularly bad, and I have a little bit of an emergency, is I need to get something out of the moats before it's at the bottom of it. Oh, actually it could be, oh God, it could all be already too late. You lot are no help. Oh, it could be too late. Oh, no, it isn't quite. Unfortunately, it has a pump inside, which is automated, and it's obviously failed or clogged up, filled with water. So it's the winter anyway. Let's get it out and underneath a cover up, safe and dry, because I reckon another decent downpour and that's probably not going to stay afloat. It's pretty awful weather, and if I don't get that boat out, it will now fill up with water and sink because the little bilge pump in it has now failed. As you can see, the rain is coming down really, really hard, and I haven't got long. And unfortunately, my well pump, which I could have used to pump it out to then row it round, has failed. So I'm going to have to pull it round off the bank, possibly with waders in the moat, and then try to drag it out up the little sort of makeshift slipway. Right, waders are on. Might see if I can sit in the water-filled boat and row it round, but I've got a distinct feeling that my weight will push it over the edge. But we'll give it a go. I don't fancy walking through the silt all the way round to where the swan house is. Yeah, I think my weight will probably push that over the edge, but let's give it a go. Right, definitely won't float with my weight in it. So I've managed to walk it under the bridge, which is the hardest part. Now to walk it all the way around the house without falling in, because it gets a bit deep after we get it from the edges, and then to the swan house. Still a fun view though. Just gotta go off that way. As you can see, from the dirty water line, clearly out of the water, I'm currently dragging it across the, oh yeah, you can see from there, the mud and the silt, which is built up in this part, which is why we need to dredge it. So this is quite hard work. This really wasn't what I was planning for today. I'm dragging a boat around a moat. Never boring in a chateau, I suppose.
So I've just stepped outside to feed the feral cat out here, and I spotted Philly dragging the boat through silt because, well, the back garden is too waterlogged. It's a good time you pulling this out, but look all the silt on both the sides here. You must be pretty exhausted by now.
All we're gonna say, we're going to the pub tonight. I did not want to be doing this today.
I would have said it looks romantic like in Italian Venice, but clearly not.
I've got some momentum now.
I think the part over there of the moat just gets slightly deeper, but it's just as silted, so I think it's just about to get easier for him. Anyways, I'm going to go back inside into the dry to work on the room.
The first horrific bit's over, which is a tug of war between myself and a boat and a lot of silt. It's in the right place. Now I've just got to try to get a trailer down a wet bank without getting the car into the moat with it, because if it slides down it's all going to go in. And then winch the boat up enough to get the bung out to empty the water, to then winch it back on a little bit more. But it's here, and at the moment it's safer than where it was. Now, time to move some of these pots and get this lot down that very steep muddy bank without going in with it, just enough to get the boat up to drain, and then when it's lighter we can get it out. Let's move some pots. So far so good. Car's mostly on solidish ground, so now just to start pulling that up and start getting the water out before I try and get it all out. We're sort of hooked on at some very dodgy angles, and I obviously don't want to put too much stress on both the car, the trailer and that cable, but we're starting to empty water. We're slowly emptying some off the back, and now I can lift it a little bit further. Hopefully this is almost done, although I've still got to actually try to get the trailer with the boat on back out of here in all this sludge. All right, it's not perfect, but I need all the water out to not be overstressing the trailer and of course the cable that's holding it. It's not really designed for that much weight. Water is extremely heavy, so I'm going to let that drain for a bit and go and dry off. It's getting dark.